this week was Dow, DOW. This is again, doji at lows. It was buy stuff above 48. I pretty much got 48.05. Right off the open, just solid 3 days up. I took trail on my stop. I got stopped out on, I believe it was yesterday. Yeah, I got stopped out yesterday below like 51.89. Super easy trade. It was like an 8% in 4 days. Wasn't really on my radar either, so it's just kind of like an easy trade. Worst trades this week were really just kind of getting stopped out of stuff that I probably should have gave more room. Like this MU we talked about last week of how holding it through that push through 44, and really my stop should have been the same with that 41.89, which was like my original stop, but I just got a little too cute with it. It pushed me out, and now of course it's just still trading higher, which was kind of what we were talking about. So it was more of like a mental error, and like even like this Boeing, we've been buying this 360. I bought 360 back in like June 20th. Caught like a 20-point move, had a break-even stop, lost nothing in it, and then bought it back again this week. And I had that same break-even stop, 359.89. It pushes me out yesterday, looks absolutely horrible. And then today, just shakes everyone out, and it looks amazing. So for anyone who gave it a little bit more room than I did, it looks sick for them. And just for me, I kind of got pushed out, kind of 2 break-even trades. So this week, the main lesson really was just kind of giving some of the better trades a little bit more room. But again, not losing anything in a trade isn't the worst thing in the world. That was my main lesson for the week.
All right. My worst trade was this RVLV. So I bought a feeler last Friday so it had that day, that huge day coming out of base, July 5th, and then it held that 36 support on July 11th. So that was a Thursday. So on Friday, I bought a little feeler against that 36, and then Monday we came in, and I found this buyer. Off the open, and I bought some with a legit. It was a day trading stop, and I bought a shitload. Had a great pop. I was up like 7 or 8K in it on like kind of nothing move, and I knew that I wasn't gonna hold all that stock overnight because I bought it with such a tight stop, and it wasn't realistic for me to swing all that. But the chart was looking good, so I kind of disobeyed my risk reward rules. I was up 5-1 in the trade for the stop that I had. I had 30 cents risk, and I was up $3 in the trade. I didn't take anything off because I thought the stock looked like it was going to rip through highs, so not being systematic and taking profit, I turned the winner into a loser there, and like that was so aggravating, so bad turning winners into losers for the mental capital. Now the things I did well this week, the three charts I wanted to focus on last week that I really stuck with them. AMED first. This AMED was that Monday it gave us the pop and came back. And we had a bunch of the newer guys when it was a retest talking about like getting stopped out with these like 50-cent stops and stuff when really it's just retesting the resistance level. And we're talking about this Melly trade all week. This Melly from last year, like 270 or 370 or whatever it was. I'll pull it up when we recap after. But I fucked that trade up last year because I was so tight at the resistance level because it was a weekly resistance level. And I was giving it these like bullshit daily and hourly stops. I wasn't giving it the proper room, so I didn't stick with the trade. And the trade was a monster, and it was a loser for me. So adjustment I needed to make with this AMED this year, when it's a very similar setup, is to be able to hold my size, but also give it the right room so I'm not fucking up the trade with the bullshit day trading stops. So this retested 124, that 123 area, and a bunch of people said they got stopped out and it ripped up, and I fucking doubled up. I bought twice as much. And then I kicked some into the pop yesterday. So now I just have a really great position. And then this myocardia this is the best trade I had all week. Shouts out to Chris. He puts it in front of us. This thing just consolidated all week, and it triggered Monday like a little bit. I'm really tight volume, and I added really heavy to my position. And it would have been a mistake if I got stopped out. I kept the right room, though. I gave it to that 49, that lower pivot or whatever. And I was just sitting heavy in it all week, and it was a bitch because it was tying up all my money and shit was going this week and stuff like that. But I'm really glad that I stuck with it and now it just looks so good. It gave us that high volume breakout yesterday. And then the last trade, this is the trade of the week last week, the QLYS. I had a great position coming into the week. I wasn't able to add because it kind of gapped up and it was just like I didn't want to ruin my price. So then yesterday it came down and retested at 87. My original stop was at 86.50. So I was keeping it there, and now a lot of people got shaken out, keeping it too tight. But it pivoted off that 87. I was able to add to my position a little bit there again, and now it's just setting up for that 92, and it looks better than ever now, especially if you factor in that we got that shakeout, because
Mhm.
from a human psychology point, if you're in a trade and you know people got shaken out, they have to make the decision either have to chase this trade or have to let it go, and that's where momentum comes from people being forced to chase trades after shakeouts. So
Yeah.
through 92, that one is really fucking nice.
I feel like yesterday, just in general, was like I'm thinking at looking at names like I've been in, and like I got shaken out of CPA yesterday, I got shaken out of BA yesterday. You're talking about the names that you're in. Those were yesterday was kind of like that shakeout day where like that almost is giving us like an idea for a lot of names that we're in. Like those are a lot of those real outs now. Like like 87 you're out in that trade, and it looks even better now. Exactly what you said.
Exactly, and that's and relating back to the market, where it's like where yesterday ended up being such a great day to buy because there was that fear in the market. We were gapping down. Netflix